Hello again. Welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Rajesh Malhotra. I'm a sales coach and a consultant. I just wanted to talk about if you are looking to start your own business as a coach or a consultant. They're two different things. What you really need to know and what are the mistakes I've made. So first, you have to decide whether you want to be a coach or a consultant. A coach sort of is more of a person, rather like sports people have, tennis stars like Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, Michael Jordan, even the football coaches. Now, coaching is still quite a new phenomenon, although it's been around in the States for about over 25 years. But as you can see, there's more and more coaches coming in. I mean, you've got top world coaches like Tony Robbins and Michael O'Neill, which are in America, and others. So being a coach is basically not giving the answers to your client, but drawing those answers out. So you could be a coach in any field. There are a lot of life coaches, as well as business coaches, as well as life and business coaches. The first thing that you need to do is to find your ideal client, or in this case, your targeted audience. So if you say, well, I coach everyone, that's your first mistake, and that's a mistake that I've made. Because if you're coaching everyone, you'll end up coaching no one. What you need to do is find a niche market, or niche, as they say in America, of your audience, or your ideal clients in this case, and create what you should call your ideal client profile. And you just to begin with a rough idea. So say if you are, I don't know, coaching, in this case, let's say you're coaching new startup entrepreneurs. So what you need to do is you need to find out how long they've been in business. So new startup entrepreneurs, are they people that have just started their businesses, or they've been in a business for a year or 3 years or 5 years? Also, whether you're going to coach male or female entrepreneurs, or both, so you need to be specific there as well. You'd also need to find out if they are able to pay you as well, because if they're new startup entrepreneurs, a lot of them may have savings to rely on, and they may not have investors to invest in the new startup business. So you need to know that. Or what you could do is you could say to them, look, I'm willing to coach you for free, but as soon as your business starts, I would like to take, I'd like my coaching fees, or take a percentage of the profit. I don't know. You'd have to work that out. Or you could be someone who's coaching tennis, people who are interested in tennis. You could coach them if you've got a passion for tennis. I'm just giving you examples. Or you could be someone who's coaching someone on mindset. One of my coaches, hi Tom Cook, he's a mindset coach. So he actually transitioned from a career from construction into mindset coach, because he likes to help people, and he obviously holds me accountable. So I would say, if you are looking to do coaching, your first thing is who you're going to coach and what are you going to coach about. Okay, so that's my first thing I would say. Second thing is, if you can, get yourself a coach as well, because it will hold you accountable. Now, a lot of people say to me, oh, Rajesh or Raj, I don't really need a coach. I can do this myself. I said, fine. If you can do it yourself, go ahead. Go ahead. I thought the same way, and I got stuck. Because you can, I'll come to the pros and cons of starting a coaching business in a moment. Or you may decide that you've got a lot of experience gained over your corporate or career, and you want to become a consultant, which is absolutely fine. Especially if you're high level, Now, a consultant goes a little bit deeper than a coach. Coach asks questions, but doesn't doesn't get involved in the person's business. Whereas a consultant would get involved in the person's business, or even career if they're giving career consulting, to find out what exactly is going wrong and also what's going right, and to find out what your strengths and weaknesses are in the businesses. So a consultant can be very highly paid. I mean, one of the highest paid consultants in the world is a guy called Jay Abraham, who I followed over. He's one of many entrepreneurs that I follow, but he's been in so many different industries. I think it was at 5,000. And what he did was he used a technique of learning from one industry and implementing that in a different industry. One of the US's highest paid marketing consultant. Watch his videos. He's on very now prevalent on YouTube, and now he's doing more seminars. There's another guy I would recommend called Rich Schefren. But anyway, coming back to consulting. Yes, you can start up as a consultant. Literally, all you need is a laptop, internet connection, mobile phone, and you're on your way. You can start on social media with Facebook or even LinkedIn, connecting with people, asking them questions, and then you're in business. You don't even need business cards. And obviously, as we open up, as the pandemic hopefully eases, and the lockdown restrictions open up, you might be able to do more face-to-face networking, which is what I enjoy myself. I'll do another video on networking soon. But coming back to what I was saying about coaching and consulting, you can even be both. You could start off as a coach and then transition to a consultant, or you could be a consultant and transition as a coach. And then you've got the thing of becoming a mentor, where an entrepreneur has started a business, scaled that business, sold that business, and becomes a mentor. But I would say, to begin with, decide whether you want to be a coach or a consultant. Also decide whether you want to be a sales coach, business coach, life coach, or even a marketing coach. My point being is that, find out who your ideal client is first. This is mistakes I've made, that I created a service, or in this case, or even a product, and then I went out to the marketplace and sold it. No, you do not want to do that. Trust me. What you want to do is you want to find your target audience, but start with your ideal client, create the ideal client, and then match it to the marketplace. Now you might not get it 100% accurate, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that you get as close as you can. And also, don't wait to be perfect. Yeah, don't wait. A lot of entrepreneurs, even coaches, consultants, and I've been guilty of this, analysis by paralysis. Do your due diligence, do your research, but go out there and just launch it. Now, I've launched my beta version for real estate agents estate agents, owners, and business owners and entrepreneurs, and then their staff. And I've talked to quite a few, and they've given me feedback, and I'm really glad you've given me feedback, because at first I was like, maybe I need to come through this at a different angle. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board and come back from a different angle. But it doesn't mean I'm going to quit. It means that I just need to adapt. And that's maybe what you need to do as well. If your first clients, whether you're going in as a coach or a consultant, are giving you feedback, take that feedback on, but don't quit. Just say to yourself, okay, maybe I need to twist it or adapt it slightly. Or maybe there's an alternative ideal clients that are still related to the other ideal clients. So you can make a shift in the other direction. You will have to test. You'll have to test because the market will give you feedback. And sometimes it'll give you brutal feedback, which is what I've got. But going back to, like I was saying, the tips for starting a business is you could just start. Just go out there, do what's called an MVP, which is a minimal viable product or service, if you're a coach or consultant, and see what happens. But you've got nothing to lose. If you're at home at the moment and you're furloughed, or if you're unemployed, or you've even been made redundant through no circumstances of your own, that is my suggestion to you. Which brings me to my next thing is I'm, like I said, I'm a sales coach. So I'm looking for 5 estate agency business owners, entrepreneurs that are looking to possibly increase their sales and valuations and instructions, but also to help them manage their time, so they're not tied to the businesses 24/7, and they may end up experiencing burnout. We're all human at the end of the day, and yes, we spend a lot of our time at work, but you want to make sure that your business is successful so you can spend time with your loved ones, your family, have hobbies. So if you are interested in that, then get in contact with me. I'm giving 5 estate agency owners and entrepreneurs, and even if they want me to train the staff, an hour or an hour and a half of my time to just find out about your business. Let's do a deep dive and find out if we can, if I can help you. If you find that I've got value, we can continue the journey. If not, I hope to give you value. You can contact me on Facebook or LinkedIn. And also, because I want to help people, it's the coaching me. If anyone's looking to start a career in sales and want some advice, then please get in contact with me. I don't bite. Well, usually I don't bite anyway. But no, kidding aside, I can give you some of my knowledge and expertise and experiences that I've had, because being a salesperson is why I would class as the lowest paid easy work and the highest paid hard work, according to Tom Hopkins, who is someone else that I follow. What I would also say is that if you are looking for a career in sales, is invest in your own personal development. Invest in yourself if you can. If you can't invest in a coach right now, like I said, get in contact with me. I'm happy to give you a free hour or even 90-minute consultation. But going back to get some books and sales, get some books and sales. Get yourself a voice recorder if you can, and start doing your sales pitch, or use the recorder on your phone. We all got these things and we're always glued to them, so use it. And also, follow other people. Follow people like Zig Ziglar, the late Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, Grant Cardone, although he's a bit more aggressive than the others, or even here in the UK. I know many of the top UK salespeople, people like Graham Martin, the recruitment guy, was my first coach, and I'm still thankful to him. Gavin Ingham, who does a one-day live event. It's a sellout. Philip Hesketh, Bruce King, Tony Morris. Get books on John Fenton. I would say Gavin Ingham, Bruce King, Philip Hesketh. Also, the others that once you find one, then the others will come up, and you can find them as well. Watch their videos, learn from them. But like I said, if you want to get in contact with me, I'm happy to do that. Happy to give a free 1 hour, 90-minute call to anyone who's interested, who wants to kickstart their sales career. And the reason I say that is because the employment market out there is very tough at the moment. With the furlough scheme coming to an end, you really need to get into something, because the longer that you're unemployed, and it may be no fault of your own, the harder it gets. So if you see a position that's commission only, go for it. You got nothing to lose. There's websites such as Sales Agent, Sales Agent Plus, Agent Base. If you want to work in a startup, there's work in startups. There's Tempo. My favorite is always been Indeed, but you've got Indeed, Reed, CV Library, Total Jobs, Monster Jobs. There's, get out there. get out there and also obviously beware as well, because there are a lot of scams as well. Even LinkedIn started as a networking platform, and a lot of recruitment agencies and businesses look to hire LinkedIn. I'll do another video on networking, how you can use networking to get clients or even start a new career. But I just want to thank everyone for whoever's watching this video, whether it's live or on replay. And have a look at my previous videos as well. I mean, I started with my first video 4 years ago, and I've just put loads and loads of videos in there. And yeah, if you want to like, comment, share, by all means. If you want to ask me questions, I'm on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter. I've even got an Instagram account. But I just want to say to everyone, look, don't be despondent. Don't be depressed. There are opportunities out there. The thing is, you have to be resourceful. And you may be going through a lot of challenges. A few weeks ago, I was going through loads of challenges. I couldn't think straight. And then I started talking to people and my mindset changed. And I thought to myself, it's not just me that's going through this. Everyone else, there are a lot of people out there. I would also suggest, if you can't find a position at the moment, become a volunteer. Volunteering is very highly regarded by employers, because they're saying that this person's taken the initiative. So look at volunteering. Look in your local area. Even if you have to do something basic like leaflet distribution, it gets you out and about. It gets you. This is what you need. You use this in whatever sphere of life or career or business. If you can get this right up here, you will never, for want of a better word, be unemployed, made redundant, or if you're made redundant, you'll get back in, because salespeople are always in demand. Trust me, they're always in demand, right? And you never know, you may go into a sales career, you may even enjoy it. You may learn skills that you had that come to the fore. Everyone's got potential, but you have to be resourceful. That's one of the things of being a coach, consultant, entrepreneur. They're resourceful. They'll see obstacles to get around them. They look at obstacles as opportunities. But with that, I know I've done a longer one than I usually do, but I want to thank anyone who's watching this. Also proud of the England team. You did well, guys. You got to the final. It's a shame it went to penalties, but it is what it is. Hopefully prepare you for the next year for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. But now that the tennis is finished and the football, the Premiership will be coming soon. You can tell I'm a bit of a sports fan. The cricket, and obviously the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. And with that, I'll say goodbye. I will do some more videos if people watch them, just to share my knowledge, expertise, and experience with everyone. With that, I'll leave you that. And as always, please keep safe, for you and your families, because your health comes first. I know, because I'm a type 1 diabetic and I'm on insulin, and I have been for the last 5 years, but I try and manage my health. Your health comes first. But like I said, you want to reach out to me, by all means do. I'm happy to have an hour, 90-minute call. And if I'm giving value and you feel that you want to continue this journey, I've got a coaching program as well. I have to mention that, to help you and help businesses, specifically for estate agents, but I can also help entrepreneurs as well. So get in touch. And with that, I'll leave you that. And until next time, bye-bye.